Not required. Not required. We'll go to the computer only. Sorry. What, Varalakshmi, you are not doing your duty properly.
Yes, sir. I too forgot.
I am very good. Who told this? Sashmi.
Yes, sir.
How very good, SSP. 5 marks extra for you for giving me this suggestion. Good, thank you. Yeah, because yesterday at the end of the class, I saw that it was not recorded. I felt very bad. And doesn't matter. Now I must give some topic. This topic, I am sure. What is your name, Varalakshmi?
Yes, sir.
You have not heard about it. But how are you going to talk on this? It is known as binge watching. Have you heard about this?
Yeah, sir. In previous class, we discussed this.
Oh, very good. So nice. So that you know. Then I will go to next topic for you.
Sir, give some easy topic.
Challenges for banks and fintech industry.
Challenges for
Challenges for banks and fintech industry. Now I would suggest you go through the contents I am providing you.
Okay.
After that, we will try to talk on that. All of us will read it first. Then we will discuss on this. Please read.
Fintech, financial technology is helping in achieving financial inclusion by making financial services more accessible to an increasing number of people. But the fintech industry has several challenges to tackle. UPI has become one of the most preferred payment modes for both P2P and P2M transactions.
What is P2P? SSV, you know, P2P.
Person to person, and P2M is person to merchant.
Good, good. I really don't know. That's why I asked you. Thank you, SSV. Yeah, continue. UPI has become one of the most preferred payment modes for both P2P and P2M transactions. Continue.
Kicking most other payment modes to the curb. Online commerce has become a sales play because of payment solution companies and their products. Accepting payments from any part of the Google has become accessible.
Please read again. Last sentence.
Accepting payment from any part of the globe has become accessible.
What is globe?
Globe means like world.
Very good. World has become too small now. Earlier world was so big. Now world has become very small. Yeah. Now continue, Varalakshmi. What more?
What more? Money lending is growing, but we don't even wait for our salaries to make a big purchase anymore. Incredible reward systems have emerged in the payment realm.
Realm means actual meaning for that is area or world. Realm in the payments arena. Yeah, making credits.
Credits all the more appealing to every Indian consumer. Neo banking is taking over the financial services sector, offering customers more than they ever imagined. And all of this is going on. What is really happening to banks? Are banks finally growing out of their shell to realize the contention? Are they able to cope with the towering change that fintech has given birth to? Are they intimidated by the change? Are they able to see the contingent collusion with fintech to empower themselves?
Very good, very good. Do you know what is the meaning of intimidation? Intimidation means threatening. Are the banks being threatened by the change, or are they able to see the contingent collusion? That is, or do they take it as a good opportunity to join with fintech companies to work? Thank you. Priyanka, can
Yes,
you read? Can you read from so many questions?
Okay, sir.
1 minute. So many questions. Are you able to see?
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
There are some critical questions. They most definitely need to be answered. Surely we have seen prominent banks stepping up to the exigency of the situations. These banks have joined hands with some of the most disruptive fintech companies out there. Now the next question is, why are not all the banks doing? If they are thinking along these lines, let's break it to you. It's not easy. Collaboration means change. Collaboration means dispute. And more than anyone, collaboration means challenges.
No, and more than, read again.
Anything. Anything, collaboration means changes. Let's talk about the collaboration of.
Please read again. And more than.
Okay, sir. Collaboration means change. Collaboration means dispute, and more than anything, collaboration means challenges.
Because what you did last time, you again read that change. That is why I changed. Could you
okay, sir.
Yeah. Let us talk.
Let us talk about the collaboration of banks and fintechs and try to interpret what these challenges are and how they affect the overall financial systems.
Good. Continue. Consumers.
Consumers' lack of exposures to tech can negatively impact banks and fintech workings together. Customers these days are tech savvy. Well, we agree with this fact. It is also important we address consumers. We are not all the acquainted with the technology. Millions of people from tier 2 and 3 cities hold bank accounts, and several everyday bank transactions can seem complications to these consumers.
Very good. Thank you. In fact, I think Priyanka may not feel bad when I say Priyanka was not knowing what to do with that Zoom ID, correct?
Yes, sir.
Initially, when I gave the Zoom ID to Priyanka, Priyanka is coming from a village, fully 100% village. She doesn't know what to do with this Zoom. Then I had to tell her that you have to download Zoom app and then make use of it. From that stage, Priyanka, you have improved a lot. You are reading confidently. I am really happy. Now we will go to Pooja. See Pooja, please.
Yes, sir.
Also having a bank account. Yeah.
Also having a bank account doesn't compensate for the financial and technological knowledge that is expected of a consumer. So this may be a significant challenge for banks and fintech to work together. Collaboration between banks and fintech can create trust issues. Considering the past collaborations of bank and fintech, it's easy to say that the result is often a solution that simplifies the underlying problem, and the solution is not immediately accepted by many. Banks have gained the trust of their consumers over the many years they have operated, and this trust is something that cannot simply be sidelined. For example, we have spoken about UPI and its adoption in many of our reports, and the observation has always been the same. Although UPI apps incentivized transactions to push adoption, gaining the trust of millions of consumers did not come easy. Customers still prefer traditional banking methods over UPI to perform larger value transactions.
Yeah, very good. Thank you. Now we will go to Madhumati. Madhumati, banks will face.
Okay, sir. Banks will face increased dependency on tech. Let us talk about traditional banks. Over the years, we have seen a number of manual efforts being translated into automated processes. But at the core, manual processes still thrives. These processes, along with the legacy systems and their regulatory framework, make it stiff for banks to adopt new tech. It is not impossible to implement changes, but it does not require a ton of effort.
Please read again. If it is not
It's
impossible.
not a possible to implement changes.
Please read again.
It's not impossible to implement changes, but it does not require a ton of effort.
But
It does not require a.
Please read again. It is not
It's not impossible to implement changes, but it does require a ton of effort.
What happened, Madhu, Madhi? What happened? Why are you reading the same mistake 3 times? Madhu, Madhi, what is the degree you studied?
The M.Com, sir.
You told M.Com through correspondence.
No, sir, regular, sir.
Regular only. Oh.
Yes,
No, but only thing is exposure to English language, frequent reading is what is needed. Now,
yes,
continue. Consider.
Okay. Consider that the partnership works were better than we thought. This would mean automating the entire bunch of processes that traditional banks have worked with for ages. Not that we have pessimistic about it. Changing traditional means to modern methods are always great, but let's mind you, this change cannot happen overnight. Speaking of
what is your name? Madhumati. What do you understand by pessimistic?
No, sir, I don't know.
Pessimistic means not having confidence, lack of confidence, being diffident. Pessimistic means, sir, what is the fun of attending the class, sir? They are going to take their own people. So what is the fun of it, sir? You are all not like this. Having such a negative attitude is known as pessimistic. Could you follow?
Okay, sir.
Normally, it is said old people are more pessimistic because of their lack of health and all. Possibly they are pessimistic. They think it is not possible. That is not possible and all that. Yesterday, I was seeing some video. You must have also seen in some program. What is that? Great Indian or some activity. Somebody is going round some big wheel, climbing upstairs, then going round and round. Finally, the flag is open, and some such activity was shown. At every stage, I was fearing because of the fact that I found it really tough. I was very pessimistic in that. Whereas pessimism should not be there. Youngsters like you must be always optimistic. Madhumati, what do you understand by optimistic?
With confidence, sir.
Being hopeful.
Yes, sir.
Being hopeful. My future will be excellent. I will have a nice future before me. I will do my duty. I will prepare myself well. That should be the attitude we adopt. Thank you, Madhumati. We will go to Yashashvi. We can start from here. Not that we are pessimistic about it.
Changing traditional means to modern methods are always great. But let's remind you, this change cannot happen overnight. Speaking of fintech bodies, they are mostly customer driven. They want to make it as easy as it can be for a customer to perform all of their financial activities. This means the partnership can result in a complete transformation of how traditional banks work while increasing tech dependency for the banks. The result will bring about big culture changes. Banks and fintech work together to bring about changes across functional verticals of financial services. With the past collaborations, it's not wrong to say that the culture of traditional banks has turned out to be slightly modern or innovative.
Yeah. So this is what we have read now. Adira has not read it, but she was also listening to this. Now, this is the content available before us. Now, I want you to talk for at least half a minute, 30 seconds to 1 minute on any of the points that have been given here. We will start with Adira. Adira, please tell what is the
Yes,
point
sir.
what are the points we studied from, and out of that, please make out some proper sentences and tell us.
Okay, sir. Can I take 1 minute? Hello, sir.
Why 1 minute? Huh?
Okay. Fintech is helping achieving financial inclusion by making financial services available accessible for everyone. In today, we know there are so many payment methods like GPAY, UPI, like that. So many payment systems are developed today. These are challenging our traditional banking system.
Good, not bad, not bad. I should not frighten you more, but develop confidence like this to speak, Adira. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Pooja, can you
Okay.
speak? Pooja, tell us some few points. Pooja. Pooja, are you there? Or your daughter is there with you? Yeah. Then we will go to Madhumati. Madhumati, can you speak? Madhumati. What happened? Varalakshmi, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Please tell a few words about what we studied. See,
Yes,
there are
sir.
two methods. One is asking you to read something, remember that and speak. That is one. So let us do that at least in English.
Okay, sir. Yeah, fintech, it is the short form of financial technology. For growing financial services in banking system, there are so many technologies out there. Nowadays, trending is UPI, UPI
Payments, UPI payments.
payments like Google Pay, Phone Pay, PAYTM, and BEAM. Now everyone are access to banking services through this UPI only. Like they are doing payment services in by using UPI transactions.
That's all. No problem. It doesn't matter. I am happy you talked at least this much. Good. What about Priyanka? Priyanka, can you attempt MCOM?
Yes, sir.
Speak.
Sir, I don't know what to speak now.
Oh. You see, okay, I'm not telling anything now. What about Pooja? Are you there now with us?
Here, but my daughter came, so I didn't speak.
Now, can you speak now? Is she there with you now?
The points. Yes, sir, she is there with me. Actually, she is not well.
Oh, sorry. Take care.
It's okay, sir.
No, even my
But I am remembering the points, sir.
My granddaughter is having fever from yesterday evening, suddenly. Right now, it's morning. Anyhow,
actually,
tell me.
My daughter has from 2 days, sir.
Fever. My granddaughter is getting fever. Now, please tell some points. Tell. It will encourage others. Pooja.
Yes, sir. I am not remembering.
It doesn't matter. Leave it. No problem. Madhumati has talked. What about SSV? Please tell us. Yashasvi Gupta,
Yes, sir.
please tell some points.
The topic was challenge of banks and fintech. So fintech refers to the financial technology that is providing the financial services through technology. And the most prominent use and most famous uses that we all do is UPI, payment system. Now, what are the challenges for banks? So the first challenge for banks is that there are trust issues. Usually, fintechs work on the basis of neobanks. They don't have a physical presence. They have a digital app or website only, and through that only everything is done. Not in traditional banking system, banks they have a branch, so people have trust that their money won't go anywhere. If it goes, then they can go to the branch and talk to the person there. But in neo banking or fintech apps, that this is not available. So people do transactions, but of very small amount. For larger value transactions, you do it through bank only.
Good.
This is a trust. First
Very
is a
good.
trust issue.
That is the main point. Trust for bigger transactions, they depend on banks only. Obviously, very nice. Thank you. Very good. SSV, you were able to talk well. And others who could not talk well, please practice for your sake that you must develop your ability to communicate in jobs where they involve interview as an important factor. Unless you speak with confidence, the chances of success are very remote. Now, Adira, please read this. Can you read this now? Importance of creativity.
Okay, sir. Importance of creativity and soft skill. Think about what life was like in the 1970s and 1980s for humans. We had to use actual map for finding locations of house or shop or office. There was no remote control for televisions or projectors to watch movies. OTT was not thought of. In fact, internet itself was not approachable or usable for majority of us.
Continue.
How about that time you had to write a research paper and you use the card catalog in the library? There wasn't Siri or Google to help us search for information.
What is Siri? What is Siri?
I don't know, sir.
I think SSV must be knowing. What is Siri?
It's
search engine.
voice.
Voice.
Sir, it's voice. It gives you answer in voice commands. You ask something to your phone and it will give you answers about it. So that's software name is Siri.
Is it available in our Android phone also?
It's
No,
available
Siri
only
is for
in
Apple phones, iPhone users.
Only for iPhone users. Acha, acha.
Yes,
Okay. Google. Very good. Very good. Yeah. Now, Adira, continue. Maybe.
Okay, maybe that's too far back. How about the 2000s? We had MySpace instead of Facebook, iPods instead of iTunes, and Game Boys instead of the Switch. Now think about 2000.
We may not follow many of these things because these are pertaining to Western countries. That's why some of the things may be difficult. Doesn't matter. Now think about
2041 or 2061. What will technology look like? Will we be able to transport ourselves somewhere like in Star Trek?
Very good.
Needless
Thank
to
you.
say.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
We will go to
Okay, sir.
Madhumati. Needless to say.
Needless to say,
Yes,
sir. Needless to say, technology has come a long way, and we have curious, creative innovators to thank. We talk a lot about creativity and curiosity around here. We obviously think it is a pretty important, but we aren't the only ones. Creativity is in demand. In the last couple of years, creative skill ranked high in both LinkedIn and World Economic Forum reports, just to name a few. This is what we know. Innovation happens when people are curious and creative. That's exactly why recent studies have ranked creativity as one of the top skills needed in the future. One of the biggest questions young people ask is, what should I be when I grow up? That question isn't easy to answer. In fact, many jobs of the future have yet
Yet
to
to be
created.
created.
Yet to be created. According to the Center for the Future of Work, within the next decade, numerous new jobs will emerge and will become the uh, cornerstones of the future of work.
Cornerstones. 1 minute. I think I will separate it. Cornerstones. Yeah, very good. Next, Pooja. Pooja.
Sir.
Yeah, this fascinating
This
report.
fascinating report also states that our greatest quality is our curiosity. This is why it is vital to instill creativity and curiosity into our children and instill the need to be lifelong learners. Let's break down what LinkedIn and World Economic Forum reports are saying about creativity. LinkedIn. According to data analysis by LinkedIn, in 2019, companies were looking most for these soft skills: creativity, persuasion, collaboration, adaptability, time management.
Very good. This is what is very much required for your success in your job also. Creativity, persuasion, requesting people to accept what you say, what is needed for them, collaboration, ability to work together with others, adaptability, making yourself suitable for any situation, then time management.
Sir, persuasion and perseverance is same, sir.
Persuasion means perseverance is different. Perseverance means you are trying without giving up once, twice, thrice, 4 times. Persuasion is talking to customers and persuading him to accept the schemes. When you go for a life insurance policy, the customer may not agree for that immediately. You have to go to him second time. You have to go to him third time. You have to talk to him, smile at him and try to make him accept. Persuasion is different. Perseverance is different. Okay. Yeah. Now, who was reading that? Madhumati or Pooja?
Pooja, sir.
Pooja was reading it. Very good. Pooja, I think it is worth reading this per line again. Please read according to.
According to data analysis by LinkedIn, in 2019, companies were looking most for these soft skills: creativity, persuasion, collaboration, adaptability, time management.
Continue.
Soft skills are the traits that make you good at any job, such as communication and management skills. Hard skills are more teachable and measurable. In other LinkedIn report, 57% of senior leaders today value soft over hard skills.
So the point is, people want you to be in a position to get the work done by others, work along with others. So this quality is what is needed. Now, I think we have to ask our Varalakshmi. Varalakshmi, did you read this one or not? Please read. Companies today.
Companies today are most interested in finding people who can think of new, better solutions, and that requires creativity. You may not think that creativity is a teachable skill, but like any skill, you can get better at it with practice.
LinkedIn author.
LinkedIn author Paul Petron points out the importance of soft skills, stating strengthening a soft skill is one of the best investments you can make in your career, as they never go out of style. Plus, the rise of AI is only
what is AI?
Artificial intelligence.
Good. Is
only making soft skills increasingly important, as they are preciously the type of skills robots can't automate. What exactly are soft skills versus hard skills?
Thank you. Now we will go to our SSV. SSV, are you there? SSV Gupta. SSV ji. I think our telephone is, our line is not all right. SSV, no. Then we'll go
Yes,
to,
sir.
yeah, SSV, please read the top 10 hard skills.
Top 10 hard skills that are in demand now: blockchain, cloud computing, analytical reasoning, artificial intelligence, UX design, business analysis, affiliate marketing, sales, scientific computing, video production.
Please read it again. Top 10
Top
hard
10
skills.
hard skills that are in demand now: blockchain, cloud computing, analytical reasoning, artificial intelligence, UX design, business analysis, affiliate marketing, sales, scientific computing, video production.
Continue. Some of the
Some
above
of
skills.
the above skills are in high demand in Western countries, while a few are relevant in our country also.
Mm.
World Economic Forum. LinkedIn is not the only company looking into the importance of creativity. The World Economic Forum is also tracking the movement in creativity, and since 2016, this skill is staying near the top. Back in 2016, the World Economic Forum projected that creativity would reach the number 3 spot on the list of top 10 skills, moving up from number 10 in their previous ranking. See graphic below. The 2018 report predicted that in 2022, we will continue to see creativity grow in importance. With the avalanche of new products, new technologies, and new ways of working, workers are going to have to become more creative in order to benefit from these changes. Robots may help us get to where we want to be faster, but they cannot be as creative as humans yet.
Yeah, very good. Madhumati, can you continue to keep pace? Madhumati.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. To keep pace with the changes in our work environment, our World Economic Forum predicts that by 2022, everyone will lead an extra training and skill development.
Yeah.
Yes, we may not be able to jump into our
DeLorean.
DeLorean time machine and go back to the future, but we can plan for it. We have to learn to improve our soft skills and hard skills so that we can get suitably employed and be of use for society also.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you so much. We will discuss on this tomorrow. This, you can try to find out something more on this topic: creativity, persuasion, collaboration, adaptability, time management. Write these wordings. I will send the link. I will send the video link to you. So you prepare for this. You must be able to talk on this. The idea is spoken English. We try to communicate, say, fluently. That is what is needed. So best wishes. We'll close this now. I have to go for the other class. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm closing it. How to close it? Yeah. End meeting. Stop share.